When future generations look back at this chapter of American history, what will they see? They'll see people all over the country living in fear. Fear that they'll be deported. Fear that the next mass shooting would be in their school. Fear that they would have their health care taken away. Fear that America no longer had a place for them if they came from the wrong country, had the wrong color skin, worshipped the wrong god, or loved the wrong person. They'll see the country that sailed across the Atlantic to save a continent from tyranny, now led by a man unwilling to condemn the Nazis marching in our streets. They'll see a global superpower with wealth and influence unmatched in the history of the world, now abandoning its own people in their time of need. They'll see a country that had come so far, now lurching backwards so violently that its people wondered if it would ever move forward again. But that's not all they'll see. They'll see the women marching in the streets, the lawyers in the airports, the teenagers demanding gun reform. They'll see a country that channeled the revolutionary spirit of its founders and fought back against the hateful impulses of its leaders. They'll see a people who resisted, millions who took to the streets because they refused to concede that America's best days were behind her. They'll see a new generation waking up, finding its voice, demanding our leaders act in good faith to end the injustices we had tolerated for far too long.
If we can afford to throw away $1 trillion to the people who need it least, then surely we can afford to invest more in public education.
Yes!
We will not settle for a world where people like us fail and people like Donald Trump succeed.
They'll see how 2018 became a turning point in American history. The birth of the movement that eradicated gun violence, defeated climate change, guaranteed healthcare and a world-class education to every American, and finally compelled our country to embrace its founding ideals of equality, liberty, and justice for all. When future generations look back on us, they'll see proof that in the United States of America, hope always beats fear.